Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again and welcome back. Today I'm going to review this Hanacure mask. I've been super excited about it. I ordered it a while ago and I got the one-time mask set. They do have one where I think they give you about 4. That's I think around $110. This one-time mask was about $30. So I thought I'd just give it a try today, see how it is, see what I think. Now it's supposed to be an all-in-one mask. It's supposed to help your complexion with breakouts. It's supposed to help fine lines like this and right here. And it's just supposed to make your entire face look really refreshed and young and plump and hydrated after use. So let's see what happens. Before I go into it though, one thing I like about this company is that they seem quite natural. They say on their site that they are formulated without parabens, phthalates, fragrance, alcohol. They don't have any of that in it. I also noticed they don't have phenoxyethanol and ethyl hexyl glycerin, which are 2 ingredients that are found in so many products that I've seen. Almost everything has them in it. They're preservatives, but in my research, I've discovered that there's a hidden cost to putting those on our skin. They're actually really not good for us, and they're potentially cancer causing. So I've been trying really hard to find products that don't have those in it. Hanacure also, this is formulated with lotus leaf, green tea, honeysuckle, and ginkgo biloba, among other fantastic things. And they don't animal test. It's vegan, it's gluten-free. It all says on their website. So all around, I was pretty pleased with it, and it sounds pretty exciting. So without further ado, let's get into this thing. So I've been holding on to it forever. Let's see. Okay, so here we go. Box is opening. Oh, it's got this pretty little pamphlet right here. And there it is. Look, comes with the vial. Here's the solution. I think we mix them together. And it even comes with an application brush. That's so nice. So overall, so far, I really like the presentation of it. That's a really pretty little box. Let's see what the pamphlet says here. There's that leaf. All right, transformation starts here. Let's see, cleanse and dry face before using. I already did that. Then we're gonna pair each gelling solution with lifting serum. Now I didn't get the, they do offer an actual serum that you can put on afterwards. I skipped that part. We're just gonna try the mask today and see how it is all by itself without anything else. They say you can use it once or twice a week if you want to. So here we go. They say what to expect. Expect intense tightening sensation within 10 minutes or less, which is what I've seen from other people who've used it. Your face gets pretty tight. Be careful under the eye, it's a very delicate area. Let's see here. If your skin is fairly light in pigment or you get easily flushed, you may experience temporary redness of up to 90 minutes. That's due to an increase in blood circulation as our purifying compound and CO2 octolift work to absorb impurities while restoring your skin's flawless appearance. So if you have sensitive skin, it sounds like just be aware. It might make your skin a bit red and it might feel a little bit strange at first. Sounds like it's safe though. So step 1, okay. Step 1, align thumb with downward arrow on cap of lifting serum. Okay, so that is, let's just get this out of the box here. That's gonna be this tiny, cute little vial, which is a little tricky to get out actually. It's not so easy to pull out of the box. Let's see here. They really kind of jammed it in there. Oh, okay, here it comes. All right, here we go. Sorry about that. All right, here's our little vial. Okay, so says to align thumb with downward arrow. Okay, so see there's a There's a little arrow in there, it says open. Push upward to lift cap and carefully pull all the way back. Then step 2, we're gonna carefully open this and leave part of this on because we're gonna mix these together. And then I think I'm gonna close this like this and give it a really good shake. And that's how you are supposed to mix them. So let's give this a try here. Let's see if I can open this little vial carefully. All right, there we go. Popped open. Okay, so see, once I pop it open, there's a little seal inside, which is good to see that it's sealed up properly. Okay, here we go. Then this whole thing comes off. Okay, open. Now I'm gonna carefully put that down and we're gonna peel this open just on the edge. They actually, I think, have a line here that shows you where you should stop so that you don't open it too far. You can seal it up again. Okay, now we're gonna mix these together. Next step is to mix together. Okay, let's see. Well, it's not coming out right away. Maybe it's just thick. Let's see if I tap it. It's either really thick or there's another seal. Let me see what's going on here. No, there was just a bubble. All right, let's try that again. Oh, I don't know, guys. It's not coming out super easily, that's for sure. So that's kind of a, oh, you know what? There it goes. Okay, so it wasn't coming out at first. It just took a minute. If you tap it a little bit on the sides, it does all come out kind of at one gush. So be careful there. So now I'm gonna carefully hold this tight. The next step is to shake it. Do not open all the way. Firmly hold it and vigorously shake it for about 20 seconds. After that, we're gonna use that brush, paint it on the face, and I'm gonna use a hair dryer to dry it so that it goes a little bit faster. You don't have to, but they say that that's okay. All right, so here we go. Let's see if I can really seal this up. I don't wanna lose any of it. Okay, I'm gonna give it a really good shake for about 20 seconds. So far, it's pretty easy. Except getting that serum out was a little tricky. Okay, I can hear it shaking up. Okay. All right, that's about right. Now I'm gonna carefully open it again, and I get to use the brush. They say to open it completely, use the brush and apply evenly to the face, neck, and back of hands. Actually, that's pretty cool. Use sparingly under the eyes again, because it's a sensitive area. Leave on for 20 minutes until it dries completely, and you may use a hair dryer or a fan to speed up the process. And then after it's dry, they say just rinse off with some water. So I have some water and a soft washcloth ready to go. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna peel that off some more. Get my pretty brush. It's so pretty. All right, here we go. So it's got like a very thick gel-like texture to it. I can feel that it's thick, whereas before it was very liquidy. Okay, so we're gonna paint it on. Ooh, it's nice and cool. Feels good. Don't feel anything yet. It like doesn't burn or anything. It just feels really cool on my skin. And the brush is incredibly soft. It feels really silky and smooth. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's really nice. I'm gonna get right here. Just make sure I get all the parts that I want. So we'll see if they are everything they're supposed to be. I'm definitely gonna get under my chin a little bit here just to kind of see how that works on the upper neck area. And what I'd like is to see if it actually seems like it helps to make my skin look a little bit tighter. I'm 38 years old, and I live in New Mexico where it's very dry. So my skin definitely has some dryness to it and some fine lines from the sun. So what I'd love to see is if this actually helped with those lines on my forehead and right here, those little crow's feet on the side. That would be really amazing. I also have some smile lines, and it'd be cool to see if it actually plumped those up a little bit. So, all right, I still have a bit left in here, so I'm just gonna make sure I apply all of it to my face. I think it would be pretty cool to try this on the back of your hands too. I just didn't think about that today, so we're just gonna try the face for now. Oh, this brush is really nice, you guys. It's so smooth. I really do like this. Very easy to apply, very soft. I'll add some extra to my neck now because I do have some extra gel and I don't think I need it too much more on my face. All right, that feels really nice. And while it's sitting on my skin, I don't feel anything. Honestly, it's just feels cool. No burning or anything weird going on. It just feels like I have a little gel on my face. So that's kind of nice right off the bat that it's not burning me. It's not like one of those chemical masks or peels that you use sometimes where it just, oh, you can feel that burning right away, and it really is not good for your skin if it's burning you. It destroys the top layer of your skin on your face, and our face is so delicate. We really need to treat it well and use the right ingredients and be extra careful with it. Okay, I'm almost done. There's just a teeny bit more. All right, all empty. That's empty. We are good to go. I'm just gonna dab this a little farther down and see what happens with the neck area as well. Okay, so look, you can see I've got a nice coating all around. I'm just gonna smooth out the spots where it might be a little bit thick, just to make sure it's even. Got my side crow's feet, my smile lines, my upper lip, and under my neck. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Looks shiny right now. Feels really good. No complaints about that. I'm gonna use a hair dryer just to speed up the process so this doesn't take so long. So I'll use a low setting so it's not burning my face, and let's see what happens in the end. I'm probably gonna look pretty weird as this tightens, but let's give it a go. All right. Okay, as I'm drying my face, I just wanted to give you a little update. I can feel it pulling my skin in towards my mouth a little bit. It's tightening for sure. But again, it still feels really, really nice, very cool, and doesn't hurt. So I'm gonna keep drying it. I just wanted to let you know how it feels. Here we go. Okay, another update. As you can see, it's getting actually really hard to move my mouth. You can actually see where it's pulling my skin tight. My neck is completely dry right now. You can see where I left it off right here. It looks a little bit red to me, a little bit. And then it's pulling the sides here, right here. See around my lips, it's drying out. So it's definitely feeling very tight. I think by the end of this, it'll be really hard to actually talk normally. So I'm gonna keep drying until it's dry all the way through, and then we'll take a look and see what we got going on. Okay, guys. Whew. So it feels dry to me. I was testing it while I was hair drying to make sure I didn't miss any spots. It is so tight. It feels really weird. It doesn't hurt though. It just feels like my skin is being pulled in a very weird way. So obviously it's extremely dry. You can see where it's pulling in real tight. Got these lines here. But overall, it's all dry. I just wanted to make sure I got all of it dry so that I don't waste any of it. Okay, so first impressions right now are that it just is tight. It's kind of uncomfortable, but nothing that you can handle for, you know, about 20 minutes if you decide to let it air dry. Using the hairdryer was nice because it did speed up the process very quickly. And it kind of actually felt good feeling it all dry up and just tighten really quickly. So let's see how it looks once I take it off with the washcloth and warm water. All right, see if we notice any differences, which they say it's supposed to. So let's see what happens. Overall, so far though, I'm pretty happy with it. I like the ingredients. The feeling of it on my face is fine. You know, it doesn't hurt, so that's a good thing. All right, let's take this off a little bit here. Start right here. Oh, gosh, that feels good. Ooh, it is so tight. It just feels so, oh gosh, it feels so good to wipe it off. Oh my goodness. Oh, it's like a huge relief. Whew. I can actually move my mouth again. Yay! It feels really good. It's very satisfying. Okay, let's see here. Under my eyes, over here. Oh, I'll go back over and make sure I get all the spots off. Look, you can see it does leave kind of a sort of a white chalky kind of stuff behind. So I think I'm gonna have to go over it a few times to get it off all the way. But overall, I think this would be easier over a sink. You just kind of wash your face with some warm water. I'm using a washcloth right now because it's easy for me to reach. But if I can get all this off, we can take a look and see how my skin looks after this. See if all the hype is actually true. And if it's worth spending $110 for 4 of these. Oh, I don't know. I'm always a little skeptical about that stuff. Well, especially when it costs a lot of money. I was actually really happy that they did have this single version for $30 because it's an easy way to just try it without spending a lot of money and feeling like, you know, if it doesn't work for you, like you've just wasted a bunch of money. So, okay, oh, here we go. It's starting to come off now. Do you see that right there? That's all that weird white jelly stuff that is having a hard time coming off. So it does take a little bit of work to get this off. Again, I think with a sink access, it might be a little bit easier. But look, you can see where it's just kind of gelling up a little bit. It is coming off though, so I think maybe one more pass through. Let's see if I can get it all the way off now. Oh, there's some on my nose. Here's some under my chin and neck. Okay, that's better. I think it's coming off now. Yeah, it feels pretty clean up here now and here. Okay, I think I've got it all. I'll just do one more run through so we're not leaving any on. Okay, and my neck. Okay, all right, I got it all off. Let's see, what do we think? Okay, well, I mean, immediately, honestly, I'm not noticing anything too different. It could be one of those things where you have to use it the 4 times in the 4-set kit to really see a difference, but their site does say that, you know, it is kind of an immediate thing. So I just see my neck's a little bit red from having it on. So if you do use this, I'd say make sure that you're giving yourself time at home to let your skin kind of calm down before you go out. And otherwise, you know, I'm just not seeing anything too drastically different. Oh, there's still a little bit left over. Yeah, maybe it's softened just a tad. So overall, I guess I'd say I like the company for their ingredients. I think they're very good. It's pretty easy to use once I got this little vial to fall into this. That did take a little bit of work, but other than that, it's pretty easy. You shake it up. The brush, I do love the brush, very soft and silky. Liked that a lot. And right now, as my skin continues to dry after wiping it off, it does feel like it's a bit dry. It does feel like, you know, I definitely had something on there. I do think that putting something on after is a good idea. You don't want to just leave your skin like it is right after you take it off because it does feel like it dried it out. So I would suggest using a natural oil for your face, a natural cream. Get it re-moisturized because I am feeling a bit tightness right now after using it. And I could see that my skin might even get irritated from using it and then putting nothing on after. So overall, I'd say if you want to try it, I think it's, you know, it can't hurt to try the $30 single kit. See how it works for your skin. My skin does feel actually pretty soft. I am surprised at that. I'm pulling off a little bit of extra flakes from it, but once those are off, underneath my skin is very, very soft right now. And so that's kind of a nice feeling to have. Sometimes with masks, my skin just really dries out. So it does feel soft. I like that. Feels pretty good. I think with some moisturizer, it'll just end up feeling really, 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 really good. So I would recommend that. So I'd say try the single-use one first. See how you like it. I might end up getting another one just to test it out and see what happens over using it more than one time. It could be that several uses is what you need to do to actually see good results. But anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope this was helpful, and please come back and visit me again. I look forward to seeing you. Have an awesome day, and take care and stay healthy. All right, bye.